Welcome to Aimjunkies Tech Support. My name is Militia. Today we're going to be going over Bad Company 2. I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, first things first, we go to the forum, Aimjunkies.com, and you're looking around wondering where the hack is. Possibly this little arrow right here could be closed on you, that's why you guys aren't seeing it, but it's the very top one here. You can either click here, or you can go in the forums, go into your VIP section right here on the top, click to download your loader, and then download the information here. Okay, now this is very important. Please just follow our directions and everything will work out great. Download this. Even if you have this installed, reinstalling it is not going to harm your computer, and it takes care of issues that could arise from you not doing so. And then we're going to download the DirectX runtime as well. And go ahead, I'm going to cancel these. I already have these downloaded on my computer waiting for you. Okay, so then download the hack loader as well. I already have that as well on my computer. So I'm going to minimize from here. Okay, here's some important stuff. Always make a new folder. If you have your hacks in one folder, you should never have an issue or conflict with it not working. I've seen multiple instances where there will be 15, I'm serious, 5, 10, 15 configuration files because they're trying to fix it themselves, and you just keep downloading and keep opening it, keep downloading, keep opening it, and you know, that's an issue. So just put it in one folder. Usually, and I would say, you know, if you go ahead and you put it in your downloads folder like everybody else does, yeah, great. Don't do that though, because you can have configuration files everywhere, all over the place. You know, I have a bunch of crap that we all download, so it's best to just put it in one folder. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my aim loader in that folder that I just created. Right click, and I'm going to extract the files. They're going to be a loader and configuration file to start with. And the best thing, you know, always rename your loader. I wouldn't suggest naming it that, but you know, whatever you want to do. And okay, so just don't just go right away and run the loader and run your game and expect everything to work. Well, in fantasy land, that's how it works, but not not in reality. So go ahead and we're going to minimize that for now, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to install our C++ 2010 32-bit. Even if you have a 64-bit operating software, you need 32-bit because that's what we need for the hacks and for the games. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and repair mine because I've installed it like 30 times now or so. Anyways, it's complete. Close that real quick, and then go ahead and run the DX runtime. DirectX. Click accept. Make sure you guys uncheck the stupid Bing bar unless you have a need to use that. I don't know why, but maybe you do. So go next, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to install, and that's completely finished. It may take longer if yours isn't updated or you haven't done this yet. Okay. Those the errors that are popping up there just saying you already have the product installed. Are you sure installed correctly? Whatever. So some important things to make sure are a few things. If you run the loader, like right now I run the loader, okay, and you're going to use your forum username and password, and remember, if you leave and you come back later and your password was 6 digits and now it's 30, that's because we encrypt your password for your safety. I wouldn't suggest using a very easy password to begin with on anything that you purchase on the World Wide Web. So go ahead and click login. Okay, so then we have, and it's looking for games. We're all good. Okay, now some people will get this error. I'm going to exit out. I'm going to change my clock. I'm manipulating an issue that could possibly arise for you. Okay. If you look at my other videos, I have a server connect error. This is what I'm going to show you here, and it's not always this easy, so do not take this as this is the fix. Okay, this is a part of the fix, but there are much more parts that are involved that if you watch that video, you'll be great. Okay, so we have server connect failed. Well, oh crap, this is crap. You know, I bought some kind of piece of crap. It's your fault. It's happening, right? Well, no, not necessarily all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and close that. So we saw that's what happens when you change your clock. So make sure you watch the previous video that I've done on server connector, and we should be good now. Okay. Now this is one thing I'm going to say here. We're going to log in. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to be cool. We're ready to rock. We're ready to roll. Well, a lot of people will go into their configuration files and change the name of the executable. Here's another thing we have to check too. The settings file. Okay. We want it. Your stock is probably going to be on auto, or if you were at a previous site, it may be on 10 or 11 or whatnot. Okay, we have to have 9 for right now. We are working on 10 and 11, and then I'm going to do Control S to save or File Save As, so it's ready to go. Okay, so if you don't do that and you have it on auto and you start the game's going to crash. And nothing's going to happen. It's just going to crash. So make sure in your settings file, in your BFVC2 folder, okay, in your documents right here, you have this settings file. Boom. You are set on DX9. Okay? Close that out. We're good to go. Now we want to check and make sure we're not going to have some more issues. Okay? Now there's another video you watch called Data Execution Prevention. I will go over that more in detail in a second. So you're going to find where, if you're running 64-bit, it's x86. If you're running 32-bit, of course, you're already on 86. So we're going to find the Electronic Arts folder, the Battlefield Bad Company 2 folder, and make sure it is named exactly like this. Do not change the name of the executable. I see this so many times. I don't know why people do it, actually. But if we right-click and we're going to create a shortcut, and we're going to throw it on the desktop so we're good to go and ready to rock and roll. Okay, now this is how it should be. You don't have to click inject or anything. Sequence is a badass. We don't have to touch anything here. Just, start your game and you should be good. Now, if you start your game and it says injection success and you see nothing, please resort back to my data execution prevention videos. If you check out those videos, I'll show you. So what we'll do here is, say we ran the loader and it didn't inject and it said injection success and everything was good, okay? So what we're going to do is go to Start, right-click Computer, go to Properties, go to System Protection, go to Advanced, Settings, and Data Execution Prevention. Now I have stuff in here from previously showing the Data Execution Prevention video. I personally, it works with it or without it for me. It doesn't matter. So the way you would actually see it on your computer probably is like this, and you're like, oh, well, this is crap. I can't do anything. Okay. If you click Apply and you click OK from here, and I'm not going to go any farther into this, it's going to ask you to restart your computer. When you come back, you can, resort back to the Data Execution Prevention video and then continue forward, and you can fix your issue from there. I was just showing you here how to get to it because they're different videos, so you'd have to stop this video, then play that video. That would be a pain in the ass, and I don't want to do that to you. So just showing you how you get there from here, and then if that is your issue, then please go to our Data Execution Prevention video. And, we're trying to eliminate our staff from going on your computers because I know this internet world, and there's a lot of people, excuse my language, that are fucked up. And they will do things to people, and we are not like that, and we are doing the best thing we can to keep your faith in us, to show that, yes, they're not going on my computer to screw me over. No, we would never do that. If somebody did that on my staff, they'd be automatically fired and dealt with in a different way. So that there's no issue there. Our tech staff is the best of the best. They are awesome. They can help you with anything. Just giving you a little more security of your own computer, so you don't feel like, oh, I don't know, this guy's on my computer for an hour and I really don't know what he's doing. Well, if you watch this video, people visually get things much quicker than they do if I was going to write it in a forum to you. Okay, so we're ready to go on BC2. So we're going to start the game, and then we have the loader already open. Okay. And it's going to go ahead, and it looks for the game right here, as you can see, and then it injects, and it's already injected. Okay, so you need a crosshair on the, I'm sorry about the noise. Okay, one thing I will say, do not use your left fire button as your aimbot button. It will lock up the menu, and you will have to exit the game, okay? I'm not going to get into detail. This is not my gig to show people how to use the products. This is my gig is to show you how to make it work. Okay, so everything's working, everything's good. Now you're ready to rock and go in the game and enjoy yourselves. One thing I will say, if you have just say like Punkbuster errors, handshaking error, or any errors like that, you will have to resort to the Punkbuster setup files. And once again, I'm Militia. I hope you guys enjoy. Have a good day. Later.